So once again, I welcome you all to grade 11, 11A commerce batch. Okay, now tell me, how do you feel about grade 11? You just started yesterday, that's right, but still, how many of you chose commerce as per your wish? Anish raised your hand. Yes. Naveen, Aparna, Krishnakanti. Yes. So all of you have come to commerce, chosen commerce. Why did you choose commerce? What was the reason? Because science is tough. Is that the reason?
Study
Yes.
something new.
Wow, great, Anish. Yes, something new. Okay, then anyone else? What was the reason why you chose commerce? What did you find special in commerce? Anyone who joined commerce due to the compulsion from your parents' side? Or my friend have chosen commerce, so I'll also take commerce. Anyone like that? And these are the answer I usually get from my previous students. I chose commerce because maths is tough, science is tough. Okay, okay. So you all have come to commerce as your selection. What is commerce? What is commerce? Tell me what do you know? Tell me anything. What comes to your mind? What is commerce? See, now you have joined for your commerce stream, and after some days your cousins or friends come and ask you, what have you chosen for your grade 11? It's commerce. What is commerce? Commerce? What is commerce? That shouldn't be the situation. You should know. You should be aware. What is commerce? Yes, Aparna, raising your hand. Do you want to answer?
Ma'am, it's more about accountancy and all that.
It's more about accountancy. No, it's not about accountant. It's okay. That's right. Good answer, but it's not accountancy alone. That's why I told you should know what is commerce. After all, it is your subject now. You are going to specialize in commerce. As in the inaugural session, as our chairman sir as well as principal madam told us, this is the turning point of your life. Whatever you learn till 10th standard, you leave it there. They were all just the basic subjects which gives you the general awareness, general knowledge. And it is from now, the grade 11, you start to think about your career. So we can say that this is your turning point in life. How many of you have seen the movie June? All Malayalis in the class? All from Kerala? Is there anyone from North? Anyone? Please tell me. Nobody is there. Nobody. All are Malayalis only. So, haven't you seen the movie June?
Yes, ma'am.
Rajisha Vijay's June. Hope you got me why I mentioned that particular movie name in the class. In that, when she joins for each and every course, after 10th joining to 11th, her dad is reminding her this is going to be the turning point of her life. Remember the scene? After completing 12th, she joins college. Again, her dad tells her that is the turning point in her life. But that's true. And this is actually really the turning point in your life. So tell me, what is commerce? Okay, one of you had answered me. Thanks a lot. Very good. Aparna. We have an Aparna and Pavitra in grade 12 also. So welcome back. Sorry for the inconvenience caused. Okay, we were with commerce. So what is commerce? I'll tell you. Nobody gave me the answer. Yes, Abdul Aman, exchange of goods and service in large scale. Exchange. Yeah, you're right, Abdul Aman. Please switch on the video. Switch on the video. I don't want anyone to keep your videos off. So who is the one gave me the answer? Abdul Aman. Yes, Abdul Aman, you are right. It is exchange of goods and services. Exchange of goods and services means what? It is all about business. Commerce is related to business. Everything related to business. Not only exchange of goods and services, but everything, whatever is there related to business, that all comes under the head commerce. Okay? And yes, of course, commerce includes accountancy. Accounting is a major portion, major part of commerce. Is it clear now? Will you forget what is commerce? Commerce. It is commerce is business, trade. Trade as well as auxiliaries to trade. Auxiliaries to trade means everything related to trade. Whatever helps the business to take place. Transportation, communication, insurance, warehousing, production, distribution, package, marketing. What else? Information technology, advertising. For a business to take place, all these are required. How will you come to know about a product that is in the shop, in the market? How do you know about it? How? How will you know about a product? First, where do you? Very good. You see it in the advertisement first. Am I right? Yes. So that is part of marketing. So that is about commerce. Don't forget ever in your life. Commerce means everything related to business. Okay. So that was commerce. I was talking about commerce. Now, this R is for banking. The subject banking. Before going in detail, just a second. Before going to the chapter, let me introduce you with the syllabus. Let us see what is the syllabus of banking. Did you get the textbook?
Yes, ma'am.
No. How many got the textbook? Just a second. Raise your hand. Let me see. Okay. So, many of you have got it. And who's the one don't have the textbook? Anish don't have.
Anish.
Ma'am,
Okay.
yes, ma'am.
Who? Alan.
Nanuni.
Krishna Nunni. Okay, don't worry. I will be sharing the notes in the WhatsApp group, and as well as we have website to upload the notes. Okay. So whatever notes I give you, you will refer the textbook as well as my notebook and will prepare well. Okay? Is that clear? So now we are going to see what is banking, the subject banking. Okay? Banking, the subject code is, you should know the subject code, 811. 811 is the subject code of banking. Just a second. Okay. And, okay, banking, what is the subject code? 8, let me see, just a second. Where is the example? Okay. So the subject code is 811. Subject code. Banking. The subject name is banking. Now let's see how is the, can you all see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Ayujiam,
Yes,
do you?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good, okay. So now let's see how is the mark distribution of your subject banking. You will have to attend an exam, written exam for 60 marks. 60 mark exam, okay, 60 marks. Then you will be having a practical 40 marks. Theory, written exam of 60 marks and practical exam 40 marks. 40 includes a project as well as viva. Project as well as viva is there. We'll come to it. So theory 60 marks and practical 40 marks, and together you can score 100. Okay. Now let's see the unit wise distribution. The units that are covered. Hope you can see the screen. There are 3 parts. We have part A, part B, part C. Okay, I told you you have a practical for 30 marks. Don't look at this column. This is not required for you. You don't have to take care of this. Just see the portion particulars, the syllabus and the marks section. Okay. So you have a practical. I told you it is for 40 marks. Project file 30 and a viva 10. That part is clear. And let's discuss the first one. Part A. Part A is employability skills. Employability skills, and part B is vocational skills. Employability skills. What is employability skills? Employability skills. Employability skills means which helps to improve the quality of us within us. You know many things, you have scored very high marks, but if your personality is not good, if your behavior is not good, will that help you in your career success? Yes or no? You have wonderful marks. No. You should have the skills that should be applied in your job. So those are employability skills. You should have good communication skills, self-management skills, personality, your attitude, time management, various qualities that you should apply when you work, when you get a job. So only the marks only is not enough. Your result is not enough to make a good performance when you work. Okay, so that is employability skill, part A. We have it in the textbook itself. We'll be going through that, and part A constitute 10 marks. 10 marks. And coming to the main section, the vocational skill.
Ma'am, are you marking something on the board?
Yes.
It's not, we cannot see that.
I was just putting a tick. That's all.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Please let me know like this. If any trouble is there, any problem, please let me know. Okay? Otherwise, I won't know. So, I was talking about part A, 10, and part B, we have vocational skills. That is the main portion that we need to study related to the subject. We have 4 units, and that comprises of 50 marks. Okay, 50 marks. And 10 marks for part A, part B 50 marks, and total 100 marks. Now let us see what we have to learn in each unit. Part B, vocational skill. The unit 1 is just an introduction about banking. Okay, you will have to learn the definition of bank, basic function of the bank, then about the banking system in India. How is the banking system in India? All the basic concepts about bank. That is included in your Unit 1 introduction part. Okay, and coming to Unit 2. Alan, what is Unit 2? Read.
Banker and customer.
Yes, banker and customer. Customer, yes. Next we will see, in the next unit we will discuss the various customers in the bank, the different types of customers. Who are the different customers in the bank? Okay, so the Unit 2 is based regarding banker and the customer. And we have the third unit, employment of bank funds. Employment of bank funds. How do we deposit the funds in bank? What are the various forms of investments that could be made with the fund? Okay, with using our cash, the money with us, how can we employ these funds in the bank? Where can we deposit them? What are the various options for investing them? Or how can we get money from the bank? Okay, everything related to bank funds. Now, Unit 4 is about negotiable instruments. Have you heard of the term negotiable instruments before? Anyone?
No, ma'am.
No, negotiable instruments. Okay. Negotiable instruments are documents. Example, check. You might be knowing check. Yes? Check, bank check.
Yes, ma'am.
That is a negotiable instrument. And we have some more to it. We'll learn everything in detail in Unit 4. So, negotiable instruments are documents where an order is given to make the payment to someone else. We use the check to make payment to somebody else, isn't it? So likewise, there are certain documents stating or requesting some people to give the payment or to make the payment. We'll discuss it everything in detail. So we have 4 units. It is purely a theory paper. Okay. It is a theory paper, and in some areas you have certain numerical questions related to the interest calculation. Simple numericals. Not anything complicated. So this is your syllabus for banking. Purely a theory paper. I'll explain everything to you. I'll be giving you notes. And definitely I'll be asking questions too. Okay. So whatever portions I teach in the class, you will prepare it for the next day and I will be asking questions. And not only questions, we'll be doing so many assignments related to this. So many activities. Fun. It's going to be fun. Do you think so? Is it fun? Banking. What is this teacher saying? In banking, she is going to bring fun. How is that? Was that the thought came to your mind? Was that? Let's see. We'll see it in the coming up sessions. How we are going to bring fun into the subject banking. Wait and see. Okay. So, let us start with the chapter 1. Then I'll let you know the activities we are going to do. Okay. So, any queries? Anything you want to ask me now? Or shall we start with our chapter 1? Once again, please raise your hands, those who do not have the textbook. don't have the textbook. Anish, Krishnanuni, Alan Varghese. Three of them don't have textbook. Okay. All others have the textbook. Naveen, Joby, Pranav, Sajan. Okay, now let's start. Shall we start?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. So tell me, what is a bank?
Money exchange.
Money exchange?
Oh, ma'am, deposit.
Yeah, you're coming to it. You're right. You're right. You're giving me the answer, right. But some more modifications required. Yes, it is related to money.
Dealing with money.
Yes, correct. Banks deal with money. You're right. I hope all of you have gone to a bank. Haven't you? Haven't you visited a bank?
Yes, ma'am.
Nobody? Is there anyone who haven't gone to a bank at all? Anyone? Not now. Now the situation is worse. I know it's COVID-19 and we don't go out. That I know. But I'm not asking about the recent visit to the bank. No. Have you accompanied your parents? Yes, Anish, yes. Alan, where is Alan? Alan, have you visited the bank? Have you gone to a bank? I hope I'm audible. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, thank you, Nestle. Yes. So, what is a bank? Anish told us bank is. What was it? What was your answer, Anish? Please repeat.
Dealing with money.
Okay, just a second. Let me share the screen now. As there was a power failure, everything what I opened went. Oh no. I'm sorry for the delay. Okay, so the answer is right. The bank is an institution which deals with money. Okay, and there are several other financial institutions also. Do you know? Like we have Manappuram Finance, Muthoot FinCorp. Have you heard such financial institutions? They also deal with money. When you visit there also, they'll give us loan. We can deposit over there. Can we consider that as a bank?
No.
Who's that? No.
Me.
I can't say. Raise your hand and give the answer, please. Naveen? Is it Naveen?
It's me, Krishnanuni.
Krishnanuni. Yeah, you're right, Krishnanuni. We cannot consider them as banks. Even though they do the same functions, we cannot consider them as banks. Why?
They have interest and are higher than banks, and
Okay, they provide interest rates higher than bank. That's right. Even for the loan as well as for the deposit. But why are we not consider them as banks? Think. It is also a financial institution which deals with money. Still, we are not consider that as a bank. Why?
It is a private body.
It is a private body. Yes, good. I get responses from the class. That's good. I will tell you, we cannot consider them as banks. Why? Because they are not regulated by Banking Regulation Act 1949. That is the reason. Every bank in the country Okay, we are coming to the definition part of banking. Definition of banking. All the banks in India are controlled, regulated by Banking Regulation Act 1949. Only those institutions which are regulated, controlled, managed by Banking Regulation Act becomes a bank. So they are not considered as banks. Even though they are financial institutions, we cannot consider them as banks. Okay, so coming to the definition of banking. Section 5B of Banking Regulation Act 1949. Banking Regulation Act, the short form is BR Act. So you should keep in mind the short forms. Very important. Okay, so Section 5B of Banking Regulation Act 1949. How is the definition? Banking means accepting for the purpose of lending or investment. I'll explain it to you. First, let us see the definition. Banking means accepting for the purpose of lending or investment of deposits of money from the public, repayable on demand or otherwise, and withdrawable by check, draft, order or otherwise. This is the definition for banking. Very important, sure question. Okay, sure question for your exam. Define bank. What is banking? So, you should remember this also. When you give a definition, you should give this. Very important. According to BR Act. BR Act means you should give the full form first. According to Section 5B of Banking Regulation Act 1949. Banking means accepting for the purpose of lending or investment of deposits of money from the public, repayable on demand or otherwise, and withdrawable by check, draft, order or otherwise. I will explain to you the definition, and don't worry, I'll be sending this note in the WhatsApp group, and those who have the textbook, it is given in your textbook. The definition is there in your textbook. Okay, let us meet two people now. Let us meet two people. Oh my God, just a second. Okay. So here you can see two people. Can you see two people, two persons here on the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Did you
ma'am.
see? Yes. Okay. By looking at this picture, what do you think of this green man?
Rich.
Right.
He is rich. Yeah, right. He is very rich. He is having so much of money with him. And how about this man?
He has so many
Poor.
things. No money.
He is very poor. His pocket is empty. He doesn't have money. Okay. So, this rich man is having so much of money with him. Is it safe to keep all the money at home?
No.
No. So, what he do? He is confused. What to do? I have so much of money with me. What to do with this money? So, his friend... yes, tell me. Yes, somebody is answering me. Okay. So he decides to invest it in the bank. He is making investment. He is going to deposit this money in the bank. So the bank is telling him, okay, we will accept this deposit. Thank you for depositing in the bank. So as a token of thanks, thank you for making the deposit in the bank, we will give you 6% interest for the deposit that you make. Okay? Did you get me? The bank accepted the deposit from this rich man, and the bank has decided to give interest rate at 6% to the rich man. Now we have another man who wanted to buy a car. He wished to have a car, but he doesn't have money. He don't have money with him. So what will he do now?
Loan.
Yes, right. He will go to the bank. He is approaching the bank. He comes to the bank and asks the bank, see, I wish to buy a car. I wish to purchase a car, but I don't have sufficient fund with me. Can you give me loan? So the bank now is having the deposits. All this money of this rich man is with the bank now. Okay, so the rich man has made deposit with the bank. The bank is having that money with the bank. So the bank tells the poor man, okay, we will give you the sufficient, whatever money you want, we will give you loan for it. But for the loan that I provide, you should pay us interest. You should give me interest. Did you get me?
No, ma'am.
No. Who's no?
Me.
Okay, Krishnanoni, I'll tell you. See, the rich man is having money. He is depositing it in the bank. So for this deposit, bank is giving him an interest amount. Deal? Okay. Yes. Now, regarding this poor man, he don't have money and he is asking for money to the bank. So, the bank will provide some money, let's say 1 lakh rupees. He is giving 1 lakh rupees to this man, and the bank is asking the poor man, I gave you 1 lakh. So, in return, you should pay interest for this 1 lakh. Until the time you keep this money with you, till the time you use my money, you should give me 10% interest for this 1 lakh. Is the point clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, bank is providing the rich man. Bank is giving 6% interest. As a token of thanks, thank you for depositing in my bank. Thank you for providing us the fund. Okay. And using this fund, bank has given loan to a poor man, poor man in the sense a person who is need of fund, and is collecting interest at 10%. So, what do you infer from this? You understand? Anyone who want to answer? What do you infer from this? What do you understand from this? Any point you want to share? Yes or no? Think. What do you understand from this?
The
Bank.
Bank
Yes.
is helping the poor man.
Bank is helping
By the money of the rich man.
Very good. Yes. The bank is making use of the fund with the bank to help someone else. That is the point. But see the interest difference. Here the bank need to give only 6% to the depositor. Depositor. Okay, the one who deposits in the bank. He is a depositor. So here the bank is giving only 6%. At the same time, the bank is collecting 10% from the borrower. The one who borrows fund money from the bank. So see the difference. 10% he got from the borrower and he needs to give only 6% to the depositor. So what is happening to this 4%? What is
It is
this?
the
Go to
banker's
bank.
salary.
Bankers.
Very good, very good. It is the banker's. What was the
Salary.
Profit.
not profit, it is a income. Yeah, you're right. Salary, income. It is a income to the bank. This is how the bank makes income. Clear? Clear with the definition? Now let's see the definition. Now you know there is depositor and there is a lender. I'm sorry, the borrower. And the one who lends money, here the bank is lending money, is called the lender. Provider of the loan. He is the lender. Did you get me? What were the three terms? Depositor, borrower, and what was that? Lender. Here we have a depositor. He is the depositor. He is making deposit to the bank. Bank is the lender. He is lender, lending to this man. Who is this man? He is the borrower. He borrows from the bank. Depositor, lender and borrower. We have three terms now. And now let's see the definition again. Definition. So I told you, if it is a definition, not only in my subject, in any subject, if the question is asked to define something, definitely you should give this in the sense, the term, the one who defines that, according to so and so. Okay, so when the question comes to define, you should give the first according to dash, that means the one who gave the definition. If you don't give this, I mean for the definition you just simply write banking means accepting for the purpose of lending. If you write like that, it will be just the meaning of the term. It won't become the definition. Keep this in your mind. I don't want anyone to write the meaning for the question definition in my question paper. Keep that in my mind. Keep it in your mind. Okay, now let's read. Oh, it's time. We'll continue in the next session. Okay?
Okay,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, we'll continue in the next session. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.